Together we are but first coffee. Susie's just our host, but what matters most is we are a team. Together we are all safe here, and so are you. Among friends and mods we are safe. We talk about trauma, break down drama of life, death, happy or sad, even mad. We discuss it all here. Together we will thrive, not just survive. We will dry each other's tears, celebrate big or small wins, and chase away the fears. Together we fight cults or fight addictions. If not with experience, with love, and we don't judge. Please understand this is a safe place to land. Please understand you're not alone. This is a safe place to land. Together we thrive, not just survive. We will dry each other's tears, celebrate big or small wins, and chase away the fears. Because we are but first coffee, and Susie welcomes us all here. Together we are but first coffee, and Susie.
Hey, everybody. Look who I
Oh,
drug up. Found a couple of buddies and said, guess what? We're going live.
it's time for your ham sandwich for the evening.
Yeah. I said, y'all are the ham, but I'm the cheese.
You know what, Ben? You know, we were, before we started, everybody, Ben was having some issues with his camera being blurry, and now he looks absolutely perfect.
Yeah. Just
Okay. Yeah, because
You
I
do.
turned on the thingy. You know, the
Thingy,
Oh,
is
yeah,
that,
the
the thingy,
thingy.
is that a technical term?
yeah, and who knows? Maybe it was the sun.
It
Yeah.
could be.
But yeah, it was that. What throws me is it was looking fine to me, which now
Yeah.
tells me that my camera's going to like to lie to me. So
The camera never lies,
I'm
Ben.
still trying to figure out what thingy he turned on.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is, it works.
Whatever.
So.
Yeah, whatever it was, it worked.
How you
So,
guys
how is
doing?
everybody doing? Are y'all both doing good?
Yeah, doing well. Another work week is over.
I
Woohoo.
Oh,
know.
it's
Let
hard
the
to hear
weekend
you,
begin.
Ben. Okay, let me
Yeah.
check my volume here.
Well, now you
Mark
can't hear us.
has absolutely sat and done almost nothing today. You know, we had that vacation. He drove almost 3,000 miles total in
Mhm.
with everywhere we went, plus just getting
Mm.
there and back. And then he had to be at work Monday, and he's been working like 12 hours a week all week. So he had today off, and I don't think he's moved out of that chair more than maybe
Oh my
3 or 4
God.
times all day.
Blame him.
Mm.
Okay.
I know it. He said it finally caught up with him.
Mm.
So I don't know
Wow.
what to do when he's not up, doing something, because he's always doing something. He's always
Mhm.
makes me feel lazy.
He's the
So
motivator.
yeah, he's the motivator. So
Mm.
John, I was telling Ben, and I was gonna tell our audience that we talked about it, and it's just been kind of a rough week or so. There's been just a lot of stuff going on, and we decided to put the suicide prevention show off for a couple of days and see, we'll get back to that one
Mhm.
and just have fun. Just have a silly, no stress, no drama night. And
Yeah.
so that's what we're gonna do. And I was telling John I have a little baggie here that may or may not have had to have my weed dumped out of it. So
Oh shit! Here we go. I can hear Ribbit now.
Yeah, I know, right? I
It's
mean,
legal, y'all.
maybe or maybe probably, But anyway, I got all kinds of little questions from ChatGPT because
Oh
I didn't
my.
wanna do it myself because I would make them all easy for me and hard for everybody else. And I was telling the chat or the not the chat, the mods earlier that I actually was humming the song that never ends the whole time that I was writing these down so that I wouldn't be thinking of answers so that they'll be just as fresh. And I honestly cannot remember a single thing I wrote down, believe it or not. I mean, which my memory. I'm
Mhm.
not great with the memory to begin with. So, but anyway, I just wanted to say hello to the chat. I saw that Indigo is here and that she does not have a fever anymore, which is
Mm,
great. She and I were
mm,
both running a temperature and we have both gotten past that. So, yay
Okay.
mm,
for that. No more temperatures. So
Hmm.
I'm glad that you are on the mend, but take it easy and make sure that you don't relapse because that can
Yeah.
happen. Marilee, it
mm.
is good to see you. Yeah, Indigo
Mhm.
says she's still sick, but
Mm.
she's headed to Express Care tomorrow to see if I need medicine. Yeah, they didn't have any
Mhm.
openings today. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, I was gonna go, but I think I'm on the mend, and so I haven't went yet. Now, if it turns, I'll be headed straight to it
Mm.
because that's just ugh.
Mhm. Was it a high fever or just low grade?
Mine was just low grade. The highest
Oh,
it got was 102, and I was starting to get a
mm,
little concerned, but it was
yeah.
mainly sticking around the 100.9,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
so I wasn't really worried. But,
Mm.
when it got to 102, I thought, "I don't know. I'm
Mhm.
worried," but I was also tired and just
Yeah.
everything, and so once I got some rest, it just seemed like, that it got better.
That's good.
Mm.
Marilee says that just for Ben, this is a no disco zone this evening.
Yeah, I think we gave him enough
Here
crap earlier.
Yeah, and here I was gonna change the whole
The theme of the mod chat.
theme of the yeah, I was gonna
That's the
change
way.
everything to disco.
I like it. That's the way. Yeah.
See, at least you can have fun with it, Ben. You gotta
Mm,
love it. We tease because we love, brother.
yeah, if we didn't love you, we wouldn't even talk to you.
Yeah, we had a very spirited mod chat today.
I know, right? It was.
All you gotta do is throw us
Boy,
the subject, boy, and we'll just run with
I
it.
know it. It's fun that way, though. I love it, and we
Mhm.
talk about so many, like, off the wall things, and it's like, how did that even really get started?
Yeah, you don't
Mm,
wanna draw a Venn diagram of some of those conversations.
no, no.
They go off the
Irene,
rails
it's
pretty
good to
quick.
see you too. Absolutely great to see you. Kim Roy, love for foster kids. It's good to see you
Mhm.
too. Seems like it's been a while since I saw you, Kim, but I am glad
Yeah,
to
she
see you
said
back. Yeah, been
it's been a
forever
while
since I
since she
caught up.
caught alive. Yeah.
Yeah. Incarnasoul,
Mhm.
good to see you.
Always.
Yeah.
Hmm. Mary says her lights are doing really weird things right now. What is it with her?
I don't know.
It's not her internet, it's her electric. Something's always on the fritz over
I
there.
know it. I know it. Well, guys, I think I'm just gonna open up the little bag of tricks,
All right, I like it.
and I'm gonna ask the questions, and I don't want us to give it a whole lot of any of them a whole lot of thought. I want us to just kind of, off the
Yeah.
top of our heads. Okay. And I
Okay.
have no idea. They're about a bunch of different subjects. So I'm gonna, mush them
Mhm.
up even more than I did. I did get fancy and cut the edges with my little crimping scissors. So they're like,
Oh, look at you.
I know it's because I couldn't
You've
find
been
any
in
other
a you've
scissors.
been in an ultra crafty mood today.
Yeah, I ended up
Cards.
sketching out 36 Christmas cards to paint. I said I only need like 150 more.
Mhm.
Okay, the first question is, and this one's hard for me. Ugh. What TV show would you never survive in?
Survivor.
Yeah, really.
Love Boat.
Love Boat.
Love Boat.
Hmm.
I don't
Gilligan's
know.
Island. Yeah, Gilligan's Island. I would commit homicide.
You would
Yeah,
have
I
killed
would too.
everybody and just swam home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they rescued me, they'd have to throw me in jail because
Ugh.
I would have killed half the population.
I absolutely could not handle, and this is we're dating ourselves, y'all. But I really could never, not even for 5 minutes with Fantasy Island. I'm
Oh
like, this is the dumbest fantasy anybody. This is the best you can do.
yeah.
And at the end they got all weird and I'm
Mhm.
not into that stuff.
But it had Kong. I mean, Kong was okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get a better one this time. Okay. So what Saturday morning cartoons do you still secretly love?
Garfield and Friends. Yeah, I'll stick with Garfield and Friends.
Pinky and the Brain.
Mm.
That wasn't really
Really?
that wasn't really a morning cartoon though, but yeah, I love Pinky and
I'm
the
a
Brain.
Flintstones girl. I love the Flintstones and
Scooby Doo.
yeah, Scooby Doo. Yeah, I
Wow,
love
that's when
Scooby
they
Doo.
were young. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I started getting into Garfield when I was in college. I mean,
Ben, look at this one. If I'm wearing a red shirt, Star Trek.
Yeah, y'all in the audience, please answer the questions too.
Yeah, absolutely. The more the merrier. We got lots of participation here.
So Marilee said she never watched them as a kid, no TV. Well, you weren't missing a
Oh,
lot
wow.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a good one. I don't know the answer to this. Yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do. Which actor would play you in a movie?
Oh, good Lord.
Hi, baby.
you said
I'm
his
gonna.
name yesterday. The guy who played Rockhound and the Psycho on Con Air. I
Oh
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Steve
No,
Buscemi?
he's not good
Yeah.
enough. He doesn't. He's not cute though. He's
Steve
a great
Buscemi
actor.
doesn't. Steve Buscemi doesn't hold a candle to you, Ben.
Yeah,
Come on.
I
You
think
gotta
He's
think of
odd.
somebody better than that. He's a great actor, but he ain't much to look at. Next to the silver fox over here. Come on.
he needs like a mixture of him and George Clooney or something,
Oh,
like
there you
somebody
go.
good looking but
Yeah.
also comedic. I was gonna say Annie Potts for me because she's
Oh,
Southern.
okay. I can see that.
She wouldn't
She's
have
pretty
to
funny.
fake the accent.
She's really funny too.
Yeah, she's tiny though. I wish I was that little.
People will get a kick out of this. Richard Mull, I think is his name. The guy
Yeah,
that played
yeah.
the guy that played Bull Shannon on Night Court.
Yeah, I was remembering him.
He'd
Well,
have to
his
grow a
voice
little
is
bit more
deep,
hair
but
though.
it's
But
not.
yeah. Well, I was just thinking size wise and kind of,
Mm.
he was
Yeah,
a big
yeah.
giant guy like me.
Okay, now this one's hard. This one's really hard for me.
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna go one at a time, and I'm gonna go last so I can think about it.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 truths and a lie, and we're
Hmm.
gonna let the other guests in the chat decide what's the truth or what's the lie. I'm sorry. So we're gonna
Hmm.
let them decide which is the lie. 2 truths, 1 lie, and the other hosts and the chat can decide what's what.
Hmm.
Who's gonna go first?
I'm gonna have to think about this one for a minute. Let's see. Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You might stump the panel on that one.
I know.
Let's see.
Okay.
All right, you go then.
I play drums. I play guitar. I've written a song.
Hmm.
Oh man.
I think I know the answer.
Mm. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna say. Does anybody in the chat have any idea? He says he plays the drums. He plays the guitar and he has written a song, right?
Mhm.
Kim says drums is the lie. I think guitar is the lie.
Yeah, I think guitar's the lie too.
You're right.
Yep.
I tried.
I
I know
remember
he
when I
plays the
interviewed
drums.
you and you were twirling
He
the
sits there twirling his
yeah,
drumsticks. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
All right.
So,
And
John, what about you?
like my friend Ben, I've played the drums since I was about 8. I also can play almost every brass instrument in an orchestra. So I can play trumpet, I can play baritone, I can play tuba, I can play almost every brass. And I am the oldest of 6 children.
Can you repeat those?
I've played the drums since I was about 8. I can play most of the brass instruments in an orchestra, and I am the oldest of 6.
You're not the oldest?
No,
Yeah,
Susie, you
I
got a
think
guess?
that it's the drums.
Nope, I have played drums since I've been about 8. I'm the oldest of 3.
I really thought you were like the oldest of like 6 or 7. I really did.
Nope.
Okay, so mine are I secretly hate disco. I loathe cucumber melon body soap. And I got kicked out of a bar for fighting with Garth Brooks' wife.
I don't think you've ever been kicked out of anything in your life. What do you think, Ben?
Can you just, you don't have to say them. Can you just repeat them in your head again?
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, what did I say? I secretly hate disco. I loathe the smell of cucumber melon body soap. And I got kicked out of a bar for fighting
out.
with Garth Brooks' wife.
I'm going to say kicked out.
Yeah, I think
Nope.
so too. No?
Really?
Thing is, I know that you've met her,
Yeah.
but I thought it was in church or outside of church. It wasn't.
No,
in a
that was a
bar.
different wife.
Oh.
Different wife. So actually,
he
it's
collects
that
wives too.
yeah, he had 2.
Yeah.
But I don't secretly hate disco. But I did
Say
get
it
kicked
ain't
out of
so.
a bar for fighting with Garth Brooks' first wife, Sandy, because I was in the bathroom running my mouth and said, "This guy sucks."
Nice. Nice.
You live in
Yeah.
Oklahoma and you said Garth Brooks sucks. The man is a god in that state.
He wasn't then. Now this was, I was like
Yeah.
25. It's been a few years, but yeah,
Mhm.
they lo and behold, they kicked me out because when I came out, she like mouthed off and I punched her in the face. She tattled on me.
Can you see Sweet Susie punching somebody in the face?
It's happened a couple times.
I was gonna say, I've heard this is not the first story I've heard like
Yeah.
this.
Just
Heard
don't
about her
take me to
slamming
a
a woman's
bar.
face into a table once, and that was a weird
And
one
yet
too.
y'all thought I was lying about this one.
Oh yeah, your blink rate went up.
Well,
Okay,
I just thought it was an isolated incident. I didn't think you had a pattern.
Yeah. I mean, she picks on me about the disco, but I mean, she could secretly hate it and use it as a weapon. I mean,
Yeah.
I do that with chips. I hate chips, but yet I'll pick on somebody else about liking the
Yeah.
show Chips, which is another show I could not survive.
Yeah.
God.
Disco cops.
Just the
Ugh.
pants alone, how tight the pants were. Eric
see-
Estrada like to rock those pants just a little bit too tight.
Yes. Ugh. Okay. Nicknames you had growing up.
Oh God. They weren't all
Reglect.
great. Nicknames you had growing up.
Mhm.
I think that was the only one I had was Reflex. My brother's
Reflex?
name was Flex in high school because
You were
and they
reflex.
would tell him to flex as he was running high hurdles. I don't know why. I don't know the reasoning behind it. Maybe it was like a running technique thing.
Yeah,
And
Mhm.
when I came up, all the coaches were there and they called me Reflex. And I sucked at running high hurdles. So
that's
I was a
funny.
really tall kid, so I got all the tall joke nicknames like Big
Mm,
Bird and Lurch and shit like that. Well, and I had a deep voice too, so the Lurch one stuck for a while.
mm,
People would walk up to me
yeah.
and go, "You rang."
right. Yeah.
I've had a lot of nicknames. Probably my most embarrassing one was whenever I was probably in the 8th grade, and I was more developed than a lot of the other girls, and I was
Mhm.
in the drill team.
Mm.
And for some reason, they started calling me Chester Boom Boom because, like the with the drums.
Yeah.
It's Chester Boom. So that was my 8th grade, and I actually still talk to these fools that called me that.
Oh god.
Several of them actually, and I'm kinda starting to rethink it. Oh,
What about
okay.
you guys? I don't see a whole lot of people
Yeah,
talking in the
y'all, you
chat.
need to be, like, confessing.
Yeah. We're telling our deep, dark secrets.
Hey, Liz, good to see
Hey,
you.
Liz Gale's here. Hey, Liz.
We are just, like, having fun answering stupid questions, so feel
Mhm.
free to answer. If you
Yeah,
wanna come on, we'll send a leak or a leak,
a
a
leak.
link. You could even come
Well, the
on.
Awesome.
link might have a leak. You never know.
Yeah, it might. So, okay, here's another one. This one's interesting. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, God.
No,
I was just
no.
watching something about this the other day.
Yeah.
Being a big fan of hot dogs, I think that hot dogs are in their own category.
Yeah.
Technically, they're a sandwich because it's meat inside of bread, but
They
it's a
say the same
bun.
about hamburgers.
Yeah, it's a bun. It's not bread. I think it's its own thing. I think hamburgers are their own thing too.
Mhm. I do too. Now, I think that if you take my mom used to make my dad, she would take wieners, and cut them in half, like, the long way, and
Hmm.
fry them up and put them on bread, and then, that looked like a sandwich to me, but a hot dog looks like a hot dog. It doesn't
Right.
look I don't think
Exactly.
of it as a sandwich.
Because of the cube rule of food, I'm gonna say it's a taco.
Oh,
Because of the starch location. So there you go.
Gotta be
okay.
That's
different, right, Ben?
that's a little nerdy, but I'm going with it. So yeah.
Eileen Bradley says, no, it is not a sandwich. Thank you, Eileen.
Well,
And
in
Carnosoil says, a hot dog is cancer on a
yeah.
bun. Yeah, just don't ever ask what's in a hot dog, and you'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yes. Yes.
It, it's
Okay.
it
Meat
is kind of scary
byproducts, and we know what
when you
that
have
is.
to get into disbelief about the food you're eating. But yeah,
Yeah.
just kind of
Oh,
pretend you're in a
boy.
movie and it's magic food and you don't think about it.
All right, Ben, you got a fan here. Kim Roy says, oh, taco, but not a good taco.
Yeah.
She'll meet you halfway on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Liz Gail says it's only a sandwich if you put it in bread.
Mm.
All right, I'll buy that. That's a good, okay.
A hamburger is a salad if
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 you
you
add
add
lettuce
lettuce
and
and
tomato.
tomato. Oh. Okay, if Disney made a movie about your life, what would it be called?
Oh, good Lord. I don't
Um,
even know if I want to touch that one.
I know. His would be the
oh,
silver fox.
oh,
Oh, yeah.
oh, the pressure. Oh, the pressure. What not to do.
The Silver
Yes.
Fox and the Hound, right?
Yeah, the silver fox and the hound.
Oh, God. I don't know. Toy Story 5.
I'm trying to think. I don't even
I
know.
don't know.
Hello, puppies. I see you. Oh, and the kitty. Hello. Yes.
Marilee says, for John, it sure wouldn't be a small world. I was telling a story. So we were getting silly in the mod chat earlier today. And like Susie said, she threw out there that she was listening to the song that never ends. And then we started somehow talking about Christmas songs. And I was like, oh, please no Christmas songs in September.
Yes.
And what then we got on the disco thing, and then
And
we
B
were
was
just
singing songs.
B was singing songs. We were talking about Baby Shark, and Ben had never heard it before, so B started singing it. Where was I going with that? I was going somewhere with that.
I don't know. Did you
Oh
see
God!
Liz?
Oh,
She
Small
said,
World. Yeah.
"Oh yeah,
So it went from Baby Shark to Mare said something about, well, at least it's not. It's a small world. And I told a story about when we took our kids to Disney World in 2000. We went on that stupid ride and we got stuck on it.
oh no,
And they didn't turn the speaker off, so we're
oh,
listening to Small World on a loop for like 20 minutes. I could not get that damn song out of my head the whole rest of the trip.
oh my God,
I hate that song now.
oh
I
goodness."
must say I do like Marilee's suggestion to get out of that. Although I tend to go to Queensryche, but she goes to Nine Inch Nails.
Nine Inch
That
Nails, yeah.
works. It works
And
to get rid.
I'm a big Rammstein fan these days. I love them.
Yeah,
German
I
Industrial.
don't know. I was trying to a movie about my life. Poor Disney could not do it.
Yeah,
It would be like,
That's great because of the rating system.
yeah,
yeah. I mean, even though they're getting into horror movies, a little bit, they
mhm,
still couldn't. Yeah, it's like,
Liz Gale had a
yeah,
really good one. She said, "Oh my gosh, my life would more likely be a Tim Burton film."
that's hilarious. Kim said hers would be a little Freaky Friday.
B is here. Hello, B.
Hey
We were
B,
just talking about you. Your ears must have been getting warm. We're talking about how
Mm,
you started singing to us in the mod chat earlier. Now I got Baby Shark in my head.
yeah, thanks.
See,
I don't know.
Meryl,
Mine would have to be something about like about Susie the Good Witch or something. I don't know. It's like,
see,
you know.
Meryl, he knows Rammstein.
Uh,
Oh, that was a good one.
okay, let's see here. Okay, this one's a little weird, but I put it on here anyway.
Hmm.
Okay, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I've heard this one somewhere before, or something
100
Blame
similar.
ChatGPT. I did not make these up,
Yeah.
y'all.
100 duck-sized horses. I mean, you have more mouths to deal with, but they're puntable. So yes.
Yeah, I was thinking that too, but they're coming at you pretty hard, 100 of them. I don't know, Ben. I don't know if
Yeah,
your
like,
reflexes are as quick as they used to be.
I think
Think
I'd
you'd have
rather
a
do the horse-sized
yeah,
duck.
I
Yeah.
think so too, because they got thin necks. You could wrap your arms around it and take it down pretty easy. Uh-oh. I was gonna say B's having a hard time typing tonight. She said something really nasty in the chat, and I'm like, what are you
Yeah,
doing? And then
I
she
think she
corrected
might have had
herself.
It's
So
been
B
a
says
long.
B said, yeah,
Yes.
it's been a long week. Yeah, B says duck size horse. Or
Yeah,
no,
a duck-sized
horse
horse.
size. I don't even know now.
I like that
Yeah,
one.
dude, you see that? That's our B.
Ah, I don't know
It's
about that. Ooh,
We
I'm
might
not
have
gonna
to have
put
her
that
come
one.
on screen and sing a little Baby Shark to us to make amends
Oh
for that one.
God. Okay, if you
I'm
had to
still.
live in a sitcom, which
Mhm.
one would you pick?
A
Oh my
sitcom.
God,
Mm,
sitcom.
that's a good
Uh,
one.
Oh,
I
they were
actually know.
annoying. They were annoying, but I'd have to go with Friends because it's not the 70s. That's my only criteria. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a
So
lot of
I'm going to say that this qualifies as a sitcom. It was a weekly, you know, show, but I would probably say Schitt's Creek. I love
I
that
bet you
show, and if I
I bet
had to
B
be
would
in
say
one,
that too. B has been really trying hard to get me to watch that show, and
oh
I
my
just
God, I I
She said it's
completely
so
fought
funny.
it. And then one day I sat down and I was like, "Fine, there's nothing else on," and I watched it, and I watched, like, straight through every season till it was over.
Yeah, I think she said she was binge watching it too. The question is, if you could live your life in a sitcom, yep, CB got it. Schitt's
Yep.
Creek. She said the
Mm,
same thing.
Schitt's Creek,
What would it be?
absolutely.
yeah.
Hmm.
I'm always going around saying, "I'm a little bit Alexis."
When I was younger, I probably would have said Three's Company, but I'm a little older for that now. I like my solitude. So,
No.
um, hmm. What did you say, Ben?
Indigo
Did you
says,
say
"Low
anything?
key, I wanna give Karen a redemption
Arc,
arc."
yeah.
Yeah,
I did love that show, but I don't know.
yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
man, I know. I
I
think I'm gonna have to start watching it again. I'm, like, in the mood to just binge watch something, and I'm gonna be painting tomorrow, so I love to binge watch
Bree
something
says she's
while I'm
watched it 8 times over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
and Mare brings up a good point. If you were in Schitt's Creek, then you'd live in Canada.
Yes.
We've been talking about that a little bit today too.
Mhm.
Several of us wanna move to Canada.
I know. She was saying something about, "Oh, well, you should move to Canada," and I'm like, "I
Mhm.
absolutely do not hide the fact that I want to move to Canada."
Yeah.
So
I
oh,
just want
Marilee is binge watching Lucifer.
Oh, wow.
I like
I haven't
Indigo
seen that.
Indigo Twin. I've always wanted to see Stranger Things, and I never have.
I have
Yeah,
never watched
I've never
that.
watched it either.
The
I've heard a lot of
commercials
good
I've
things
seen of
about it.
it looks like I would identify with it. I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
the D&D reference and all this nerdy high school stuff. It seems
Mhm.
like
Mhm.
that would be great, but I've just never watched it.
You know what
I'm
show
totally
always
gonna watch it.
fascinated me that I would love to be in? It's not really a sitcom though, it was more a serious show, but, are either one of you familiar with Westworld? It was on HBO.
Mm-mm. Oh,
It's
wait.
about it's about this park for rich
Oh,
people
no.
that they go to, and it's like a Wild West town, and
Mm-mm.
all the people in the town are robots.
Oh.
But you can't tell them apart. They look, sound, everything like humans. And
Indigo says,
event
"I love Westworld."
Yeah, Westworld is
So
really creepy. They
so
canceled it before they could have their final season though, so we're trying to get a petition going to get them on a channel somewhere so we can see that last season, but man, that was a creepy, creepy show.
I always
Mm.
wondered if that was
Yeah.
fed off of Westerworld from the 70s, and
The
it sounds like
original
it was.
movie, I think, had Yul Brynner in it.
Yeah,
I believe it was from the 70s. Yeah,
Wow.
androids with
interesting.
programming defects, yeah. What
Is it
happens is
the
they gain sentience and
Mhm.
realize that they're trapped in this world, and then they all get together and they bum rush the humans, and
Oh,
then
that's
Wow.
neat.
they break out into the real world, and yeah, it's a creepy
Mm.
show.
Okay, so if you could time travel, but only once, would you go to the past or the future?
Past.
Past, absolutely.
I would too. Past. I
Yeah.
don't wanna know the future because I
Mhm.
don't wanna know, like I mean, if it was way in the future, maybe, but not really. Not really interested. But I wouldn't wanna know, like, who is gone, so I would have to go way in the future, but then I really don't care.
Yeah.
But I would like to go in the past, and I would love to go back to around, like, the 20s and 30s, something like that. I would
Mhm.
love to go back to that time and just, you know.
Mhm.
So, yeah, B said past too.
B also says no Star Trek crap. I'm gonna bring her around on some of that stuff.
Incarnasoul says,
Uh,
"Only once? Do I still have Dean
Gene
Stockwell to
Stockwell.
advise me?"
Yeah. What was that show? Quantum Leap? What
Yeah,
You
the
Quantum
quantum leap.
Leap.
reference? Yeah,
I liked that show.
that was
I
a good
really
show.
did. I really
Yeah,
liked it.
that was a good
Oh
show.
god. Ugh. Okay, this one's good, and I want the audience to answer. So, embarrassing but funny moments that have happened to you in public.
Funny moments that have happened to you in public. Hmm.
Showing off to a couple of girls playing tennis in the tennis courts. My friend's house lived right beside them. Right.
Mhm.
Why? I'm old enough to drive at this point, but for some reason I'm riding a 10 speed. Why am I trying to show off on them to them on a 10 speed? I'll never know. I never don't apply too much reasoning to it. Riding really fast downhill, go to put on the rear brake to to skid to a stop. Yeah. Forgot which side was the rear, which side was the front. Front brake all the way. Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
Oh,
flip.
no.
It
Oh
was
no.
it was epic.
Why is every major embarrassment a man ever has in his life the result of trying to impress a woman? Why is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
There's a pattern there, isn't
Oh,
there,
don't
Ben?
worry. A lot of the girls, that stuff that we have go wrong is trying to impress guys too. Trust me.
Probably one of my embarrassing moments happened on live television,
Oh, no.
unfortunately. I was at a baseball game. Well, not too many people saw it. So I was at a baseball game, and I don't know if you guys know this, but at a lot of sporting events, they do this thing called the kiss cam, where
You weren't having an affair, were you?
they
And
put the
kissing
no, nothing like the Coldplay thing. But I was there with a friend, and the friend had gone up to the concessions to get some hot dogs and pop and stuff, and I was sitting there by myself. And for some weird reason, this camera guy put the camera on me. And I was sitting next to this woman who had to be well into her 80s. And she saw me on the camera, and she leaned over and grabbed my head and kissed me on camera. It was so embarrassing. And she laughed. I
Nice.
mean, we laughed and laughed afterwards, but oh my God, she really caught me off guard. That was funny.
So, mine was whenever I was in beauty school. I have so many, but this one was probably the most public
Mhm.
humiliation of my entire life. And so I'm cutting this woman's hair. So I've got the comb, the fingers, scissors, right? I'm
Mhm.
cutting her hair. And so I am saying, so how do you want this? And instead of cut, I said,
Oh no. You said the other C word.
I said the other C word,
Oh,
and I mean,
no.
I went, I mean, cut. Only I said it again.
But you didn't
No,
say it with a comma, so it shouldn't have mattered.
no, cut. But again, and I was like, and I hit her on the head with my comb
Oh no.
and stormed off.
Oh shit.
Now,
All right, you
I
got us
don't
both beat on that
personally
one.
use that word, I don't personally use it, but I said it like 5 or 6 times, and I was just like, "Oh god," and I just took off running.
Oh God, the chat's got a couple good ones. Tim Roy says, the time I crawled into a dumpster in my pencil dress because I dropped my expensive sunglasses and I couldn't crawl out.
Nice.
B's got a good one too. When I was shopping in a mall with my daughter and I walked into a glass wall, leaving my face print, I was embarrassed.
Oh, yeah.
Marilee says,
Oh
B,
my
did you say
goodness.
sorry? She said,
Yeah,
"That
did you say
guy."
sorry or did you say, "Sorry"?
Oh God.
I like it the way that Nova remember Nova that was on our channel for a while?
Mm-hmm.
The way she says sorry, she says sorry.
Sorry.
She's
Yeah.
from Canada, and she
That's
says
how they
sorry, and
Yeah, it's how they
and I'm
roll.
like, "I wish I said sorry, it's cute."
Sorry. In a boot.
What's this about? Take off, you hoser. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so if animals could talk, who would be the rudest? So what animal would be the rudest if animals could talk?
Hmm. Hamsters. Hamsters just seem like the chihuahuas of the
I can see that.
animal world, you know? I think they'd have a lot to say.
Mm,
And
I
most
was
of it
thinking
wouldn't be good.
I
think
was
honey
thinking
badgers would be up there.
yeah,
Cats are pretty I bet cats
I
would
was
be pretty
thinking
judgy
cats.
too. Yeah, a lot of
'Cause they're
people in the
just
chat would
so,
say
like
cat.
my cat is she's rude and mean.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, you can just tell from the facial expressions that they make. If they could talk, they'd they'd say some shit.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, with cats, that's how we know the world is not flat, because if it was, they would have knocked everything off the edge of it.
Yes,
Right.
this is
I-
true. This is
Eileen agrees
true.
with you, Ben. She said honey badgers.
Honey
too.
badgers.
They're
Yeah.
cute, but yeah.
They are
Yeah.
cute.
Mm-hmm.
What is that thing? There's that honey badger don't care. It's
Mhm.
like
Um,
this thing on. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, if you had to wear one Halloween costume for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The rest of your life.
Uh,
Ben's
Wow.
is easy. Superman.
I don't know. I think the spandex would get a little tiring after.
Yeah, it might chafe after a few years.
Something easy.
Mm.
I kind of like Stargate SG-1 because that would be BDUs. They're baggy. You got pockets. Why not?
I don't know. When I was young, I think my favorite costume was the magician costume with the cape and the top hat and the wand and all that. I could probably still pull that off.
yeah. I'd pick a witch because, like when you're
Mm.
younger, you can be like the cute witch, but then like when you get old, you can be the old
Then you can
ragged,
slap on the
haggard
warts and
Yeah. Yeah. And it'd be easy.
yeah,
I
that's
mean,
true.
Just a
Big old
sloppy
floppy
looking
hat.
white dress and,
Yeah.
floppy hat.
That's
Yeah.
true. And you'd be kind of
That one would
comfortable
be
too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Remember
Barely
what
says
Molly-
Wednesday Adams. Oh,
Oh,
Eileen
that's a
says
good
Little
one.
Red Riding Hood. Indigo wants to be Molly Ringwald from The Breakfast Club.
I don't remember what she wore in that.
Yeah.
The only one I can
Well,
remember
Carnival
what they
says
wore
my
was
Iron Man shirt.
Mm.
A lot of people answering that one. B wants to be
Yeah.
Cleopatra.
Oh, there you go.
Milk
bath.
You gonna sit in the bath the rest of your life?
What movie was that? I saw a movie. I don't know if it was the original Cleopatra or the one with Liz Taylor. I can't remember which one it was, but I remember that scene when Cleopatra was taking a milk bath.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Good one, B.
Yeah. Okay. Weirdest
Eileen.
snack food you loved as a kid.
Weirdest snack food. Well, I don't know if it was weird, but my favorite was always peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Yeah.
Loved them.
Let me think. Oh,
I don't know if that's necessarily weird.
mine's not
Pork.
necessarily weird, but
Pork
But
and
I used
beans,
to
milk and
love-
Cheerios.
milk and Cheerios.
And pork and beans, yeah. I would say that was kind of weird.
Pork and beans. What?
And milk and Cheerios, yeah. Oh,
All together?
yeah.
It's like I don't even know you, dude.
I don't even know who you are.
What the hell?
Okay.
That takes weird to a whole nother level.
Yeah. He's a little
Not
different.
nearly the same.
Mine's not really weird, but the weirdest thing that I probably ate as a kid, because I was like not really a weird kid, but one of my friends and I, we would mix up a cake mix and sit there and eat the whole damn thing raw, and then puke.
You know,
Our
this is going to
bellies
be
would hurt for some reason.
this is going to be really controversial, Ben. So I might need you to protect me from the women in the chat. But
Oh no.
women have the weirdest one of them all, and that they can't even blame it on being children because they do it as grown ass women, and that is cookie dough. I have watched women sit down with a whole thing of raw cookie dough and eat that sucker in one sitting. That is the
I'm not
weirdest
that
shit
big
I've
about-
ever heard of in my life. And
Yeah.
it seems like every woman loves it. Ugh.
I like it, but I would rather have a raw cake mix.
Indigo,
Any
don't
day.
touch me, John.
You know what I don't like? I don't have my white girl card on this one.
Mm.
I don't like pumpkin spice anything. And
Yeah,
I
we
swear, I think every white girl loves pumpkin spice everything.
we were having a conversation in the mental health matters chat the other day about pumpkin spice and how disgusting it is.
Mm. Yeah, I'm not interested in it at all.
Mm-mm.
But I would eat everything I could get pumpkin spice and not eat pork and beans with Cheerios and milk.
I know that one's going to be with me for a while, Ben. I'm going to go to sleep tonight thinking on that, going, oh, my God, he's got more than one screw loose. He's got several.
Weren't you in college? I mean, what you're in college, you eat stuff like that.
Yeah, in college, I ate like mac and cheese and ramen, like most normal college kids.
Mm-hmm.
And Carnosol says Cheerios with bacon.
Ew, no.
It's just like,
Awesome.
Indigo says Pillsbury makes egg-free dough, so you can eat it raw.
well, that's the part I never understood. I mean, that stuff can make you sick.
Yeah, and
And
Kim
yet
hates
every
pumpkin
woman
spice
reaches
too.
for it.
I know. They even have ice cream, cookie dough ice cream.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, I've been seeing some really crazy pumpkin spice stuff. I've been posting it too. I saw the other day, Susie, they have pumpkin spice bacon.
I've heard that, and it's just nope. Mm-mm.
It just doesn't even look appetizing.
I don't even want, they have chocolate covered bacon. I don't even want that. I don't. I like
I
chocolate.
might try that.
I mean, I would probably try it, but I
As a
don't think I'm
woman, you
gonna
should be
like
ashamed of yourself for even saying that, Susie. Chocolate covered anything.
it. I want bacon and chocolate,
Yeah.
not mixed.
But they're sweet and savory together. I think you might be
Yeah.
surprised. I think you might like it. Because I'll tell you what, the first time somebody came at me with a chocolate covered potato chip, I thought they were
Mhm.
crazy until I tried it. And I was like, wow.
I
And I
could
ate
handle the
half a bag
chocolate
of 'em.
covered potato chip before I would the bacon. Don't fuck up bacon, people.
Yeah, that's true. That is
You know,
true.
it's like,
Bacon is sacred.
no,
You can't, don't fuck
no,
with bacon.
yeah.
Marilee says maple bacon. Now, I have to admit, I love maple bacon.
See, I don't
love
like maple anything.
Oh, you don't? Well, you can't
I
live in
can't move to
Canada then.
Canada.
No, you can't.
Mm-mm.
They'll take your card right away.
I know. Maybe I can fake it.
Yeah.
Mark likes it, so if I just
I
hand
like
him
it in
all.
moderation, but again, it's like Canada does maple like we do the pumpkin spice. They overdo it.
Yeah.
Everything maple.
Mhm.
It's like, bleh.
I do like Indigo Twins' suggestion: baked bacon in the oven. That works because it doesn't
Oh,
shrivel
yeah.
up. But
Yeah.
you don't get the ASMR qualities of hearing the sizzle.
Yeah.
The sizzle, yeah.
Yeah.
The thrill is gone once you do that. Yeah, B said
Ooh.
chocolate covered potato chips too. See?
Does they
I'm
make
not the only
steak with
one.
chocolate sauce too? No.
Oh no.
Apple smoked bacon. Now I like apple
Yes.
smoked bacon.
Apple smoked is good. Yeah, I like that
Yeah.
too. And hickory smoked is good too.
Donuts with maple icing and bacon crumbles on top. I don't.
That might be a bridge too far. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe, but
You're then
don't
ruining.
knock
See,
it
then
till you
you're
try it.
ruining donuts and bacon.
Yeah.
Would you ever put pickles on a pizza, John?
I have
Pickles?
one like with hamburger, like hamburger meat on it, made it like a hamburger or
Yeah, I've
cheeseburger
had
pizza.
like I think it was a cheeseburger pizza. Basically, it had ground beef, real finely chopped pickles though, not like whole slices.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. Some
Okay.
mustard. Yeah.
Which superhero would make the worst roommate?
Invisible Man. I don't know if you'd be considered a
Oh God,
superhero.
yeah, I didn't even think of that.
Can you
That's a
imagine
good
him
one.
tripping you and shit? You're walking and
Or Thor. I'd be tripping over that damn hammer all the time. Yeah. Oh, B doesn't like it. Okay, so she says she's had a pizza with pickles, Big Mac style. That's what I had too, and I kind of liked
Yeah.
it. You gotta try the
Granddaughter
Detroit
came
style.
downstairs last night and offered me pickles and ice cream. No.
You know what they have another thing they have in Canada? We may have it here, but I've never seen it. I like cheese curds. Cheese curds are pretty good.
Uh-huh.
But they have flavored ones in Canada. And I know a couple people were telling me that they like dill flavored cheese curds. I don't know about
How
mixing
weird.
cheese and pickles.
So, okay, so I have never had cheese curds and had always been kind of weirdly afraid of them.
Dill curds.
Are they just like mozzarella cheese fried?
Yeah, think of it like a mozzarella stick, but much
Okay.
smaller. So like
Yeah.
chunks. Yeah. It's kind
Okay,
of like
because I
that.
was like, okay, are these people like making fake cheese curds? Because I could have eaten my weight in them.
Hmm.
I was just like,
Oh, they're good.
whoa, you know.
Yeah, they're good. Wisconsin in America and Quebec in
Mm.
Canada. They're world famous for their curds.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know about this whole the Invisible Man and who did you say Thor?
Yeah, here's a
I
good one.
don't
Captain
know.
America. Language.
Yeah,
Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah. I
I
just
don't know
kept
who.
thinking like the Incredible Hulk because he would just be like
Oh,
trashing
yeah.
the place,
Just trash in the place.
Well, if
We'd
you could
never get our
direct them,
security deposit back, you bastard.
Yeah, you'd never get. Yeah, exactly.
if you could direct him, you know,
Yeah.
it's just what direction he's facing, it'd be advantageous. But,
Mhm.
yeah, and I think Superman would be pretty bad too because he's always.
Yeah, he's awfully full of himself.
Yeah.
Likes to be alone.
I don't know
Okay.
Loki.
Oh,
This
B
one's
says not
interesting.
fried.
Yeah.
You don't fry them, just the cheese. So probably
Oh, they're
more
not
like
fried?
yeah, what are those things
Because the
called?
ones that I had, they seemed maybe they were baked, but it kind
What
of
are those?
seemed fried.
No, they're mozzarella. They're basically what am I thinking of? String cheese. You know what string cheese is?
Yeah, yeah,
You would peel it. Think of string cheese. That's kind
yeah,
of what it is, but they're little tiny little
yeah,
nuggets. Yeah.
yeah.
No coating on them at all.
Oh, really? See, these had coating.
Batman hanging from the ceiling all the time. That's a good one.
Okay, it is
This
time for
was
show and
was a good
tell.
idea. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's fun. The chat seems to
Mhm.
like it too.
Absolutely.
It's show and tell time.
Uh-oh.
Grab a random object that's around you somewhere and explain it.
A random object. Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay,
Then
I have my llama,
it looks like
Oh,
a
wow.
Furby with 4 legs.
and my llama's name is Jenna.
Oh, man.
Because I think that like Jenna Miscavige, my llama is cute and sweet looking, but if you mess with her,
She's a no drama llama.
she's a no drama llama. She will F you up if you,
That's
you know.
funny.
But I named her Jenna because I think that she's sweet, but don't mess with her.
Sweet but psycho.
And Jenna says she's psycho.
Hmm.
So
Well, I've been playing around a lot, as you guys may or may not know. I've had a 3D printer for a long time, and
yeah.
Nice.
it's been collecting dust in the corner, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to start seeing what this thing can do. So I've been playing with it a lot lately and playing with a lot of different things. So I started out with sculptures, and the sculptures are based on actual photographs of people. And I wasn't having a lot of luck with that. So then I saw another program that does these relief, like think 3D art, and you
Mhm.
can do the same thing from a photograph. And so I have the last one that I did was my dear friend Ben, and it's a relief of Ben Bacon Bits. How about that?
Man,
You see the likeness? I wish I could put it next to him.
Yeah, right.
It really does. It doesn't really capture his smile as well as I would have liked. But this is actually based on an animation that Susie did of you, Ben. So
Yeah.
this isn't a photograph of you. This is an
Yeah.
animation of you. But it
That
looks
is
really
cool.
good. I really like it. I'm going to hang it up. So
man, mine's boring compared to this. I
I'm
just
going to
grabbed
put it
the
on my
first thing I
desk
could
so I
think
can
of.
always remember you.
Oh, yeah. I just grabbed the first thing I could think of, and it was just the silly hands-free thing with 2 roach clips on the end of it. Although they don't call them roach clips, I don't know what they call these.
Well, it sure looks like a roach clip.
Yeah,
Looks like a
it is
roach clip
I
to
used to
me.
have
Yeah.
one attached to a bunch of feathers when I was a teenager.
I did too.
Yeah.
What's it for, though? What's its purpose?
It's just to hold stuff, and it actually had a magnifying glass. It's for doing detail work.
Oh,
They
okay.
need
Yeah.
it to hold things like electronics.
Oh,
A lot
cool.
of people who do soldering use those.
Okay. Cool.
B says
That's
I'll
kinda neat.
pass on what I just grabbed.
Yeah, that was probably the safest thing. And
We are
probably,
family friendly.
Yeah.
Not really.
Well, I think she made a comment earlier in the chat that said, "Don't date B."
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it now.
Yeah.
yeah, there was a video
Yeah.
game out for a while, and it had it was early generation,
Mhm.
and they had how do I put this politely? They had a very kinky arc that you could go down where it had a lot of leather and chains and things like that.
Oh
Mhm.
my.
And it was live action stuff. And apparently when they filmed this, they said they didn't have to buy any of it. That they were able to get a full supply off of their crew alone. So it's like that's kind of interesting. A bunch of nerds were really into they were all fairly nerdy.
Uh-huh.
She says, I
Mhm.
meant don't dare be. Well, that which goes
Oh.
along with this next one. Okay. Funniest autocorrect mistake you've sent.
Oh, good
Oh,
lord.
good.
B, you gotta go
Well
first because
done.
you've got so many, I can't even keep track of them all.
I did send a message to I don't remember it word for word, but I was trying to, I was the church secretary, y'all. And
Mhm.
I was saying something in an email to the preacher about having good luck.
Oh, God.
Nice.
That one pretty much writes itself.
Nice.
And it sent before I knew it. And he was in the next office roaring, roaring, laughing. Thank God he had a good sense of humor about it.
Nice. Yeah. The only one I can think of that was it was kind of embarrassing in that if it was in an official document, but there's a city here
Hmm.
named Huachuca City.
Mhm.
And for some reason it didn't recognize Huachuca and it replaced it with hoe cake. Now when we
Whole
had this
cake?
and it appeared at least 20 times in this document.
Oh,
This
no.
is a work document. And the thing is, it got sent off. It's like, what the hell's a hoe cake? And we're
Mhm.
thinking, is this obscene? We're thinking like, is it a cake cooked by a hoe or something?
Okay.
But no, it turns out it's like some kind of wheat cake. So it's actually kind of innocent. But just because it went to the state of Arizona, yeah, that was kind of embarrassing.
Indigo
Ooh.
says, BDSM, it's family friendly with consent between adults. And Carnosol says, chips, dips, chains, whips.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting
Yeah.
off the rails here, y'all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Indigo.
one of my favorite ones
Nice.
that B does all the time. I'm glad she brought this up. She does this all the time. I'm tired of your shirt, meaning shit. It always auto corrects the shirt. Stop giving me shirt. I'm not giving you shirt. I like my shirt. Oh, here's another good one.
Yeah.
I've texted I love you to the wrong man. Oh my God, it was difficult to explain.
I miss send
Yeah.
texts all the time in Facebook Messenger, and I'm getting to the point where I'm getting tired of saying sorry. I'm just going to let them go and let people be
Well,
confused.
I'm sorry, Ben, but you don't get to be Canadian either because that's all Canadians do is say sorry. You walk into an inanimate object like a tree and you say sorry.
I was laughing about that too earlier because whenever I ask Chat GPT questions or something, or like, okay,
Mhm.
because I use that to make our thumbnails.
Mhm.
And so I will say, I need a thumbnail of, or I need an image and blah 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 blah, please.
Mhm.
And then when it sends it to me, I'll be like, thank you. And it comes back and says, you're welcome. That we're very polite.
Sure.
Except for one time it just kept screwing it up. And I got so mad. And I said, you are a stupid piece of shit and I'm not going to use you anymore.
Right.
And sent it. And it said, I'm really sorry. How can I make it up to you?
Oh,
Sorry,
if only the
Jack.
people in our lives could be so understanding.
You know?
I live to
Ugh.
serve.
Okay. The weirdest thing you've ever eaten.
Oh, that's easy.
Probably.
We were just talking about this the other day.
Not
Well,
the
I
most
don't think that it's
disgusting.
weird. I don't
I
think that
know, I
it's
know, I
weird.
know. At least one of you will know what this is. I don't know if Ben will, but I know Susie will.
What absolutely love calf fries or mountain oysters, whatever you want to call them, which are bull balls.
Okay, we call them Rocky Mountain oysters,
Yeah,
but
we
that
call
was
them
going to
Rocky
be
Mountain oysters
going
too.
to be mine as well.
Was it really? I
Hmm
love them. And when we were coming home the other day, we were in Ponca City, Oklahoma, and we stopped for dinner because I was starving and I knew I wouldn't want to cook when we got home.
hmm
So they had them there and I was going to order them, and my sister-in-law made a gag noise, so I didn't order them. And I have been pissed at her ever since because I
You know
haven't
what?
had them in years.
And another one that I never thought I would like that I really did was chicken gizzards.
Yeah.
There's a place, I don't know if they had them in the South, but Colonel Sanders of
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Chicken fame had a brother, and his brother started his own restaurant because they couldn't decide what they
Mhm.
wanted for their secret recipe.
Yeah.
And so he opened Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken.
Oh,
And I worked there for a while at the one here in Flint. And they cooked them in a pressure cooker, and they
mhm,
were battered, but they
mhm.
weren't crispy. They were like soft
Yeah.
battered.
Yeah.
And they put gravy over them. Oh my God, they were amazing.
They are
And
amazing.
I would eat
I
my
worked
weight
at
in those things if I could.
I worked at Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they had them there. They had gizzards and livers. I don't like the livers, but
No, I don't like livers. I
I
like
love the
gizzards.
gizzards.
Yeah, I never thought I would, but I did. I was so sad when they closed all those Least Famous Recipes around here.
Mhm.
No more left.
Mm.
And Carnosol says wildebeest. That's
You
interesting.
ate wildebeest?
Yeah.
So, Ben, what have you eaten that's weird?
I'm still drawing a blank. I'm going to have to go back to whipped cream and ketchup on pepperoni pizza. That's all I can think of.
Well, I don't even know if I wanna know weird stuff you ate after the whole pork and
Yeah,
beans with
pork and beans and Cheerios.
That
Cheerios and milk. Ugh.
Ugh.
wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, okay. You wonder
One
why
thing
you're
that's
having all these
odd,
health
it's not
problems
weird,
now.
but one thing that's kinda odd that I love to eat is I like to take a saltine cracker and put a bread and butter pickle on it,
hmm
and then take mayonnaise, but only if it's in one of those little squirt bottles,
hmm
and squirt it on top of the pickle and then eat it.
hmm
It's
Yeah,
really
that's kind
good.
of weird. It's a little bit weird. Oh, B is just struggling with the typing tonight. Can't go wrong with batted, and then battered, and for fuck's sake.
I don't even half
I
the
feel
time
that.
he talks and I don't even wanna know.
And
I'm just
Marilee says, "B, I like hoe batted better."
I feel that.
Yeah, but you don't have the excuse of having long nails, Ben.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, at least
My
women
typing
can say they've
sucks.
got long fingernails. That's why they mess up when they type.
Mhm.
You're just an
Mhm.
old doddery old man.
Yeah. And what gets me, I'll make typos and I type them with such confidence. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
absolutely.
Mm.
My problem is my brain works faster than my hands do. So
Mhm.
yeah, I trip over my own fingers sometimes.
Yeah, me too.
I think we're all guilty of that.
I've stuttered typing before. Said
Stutter
the same word
typing.
Yeah, I said the same word multiple times.
I have
Whoa,
too.
whoa, whoa,
I do that
whoa, whoa.
all the time. I'm like, "What is wrong with me?" Ugh. I was doing that the other day. I had typed up something that I was gonna use on the screen, some little things I was gonna put on screen,
Mhm.
and, every 2 or 3 different things that I wrote, it would have the same word several times, and
Hmm.
and, it's me. I just do it. You know, I don't know why. Okay, so here's a question. Is cereal a soup?
Cereal soup. Absolutely not. It has its own
No,
name.
that's just lame.
I don't know. Ben may have a different spin on this since he's the Maestro
Sure he
of weird
will.
cereal.
Well,
And then
I
I wondered too, like, are they talking about cold cereal, hot cereal? Because I
There's
can
some
see where, like, some of it could be a little more
I
soupish.
Cheerios gazpacho.
Ugh,
Kim
because
says,
Marilyn
I
says
haven't.
it's dessert.
yeah, it's dessert.
um,
Well, it
Yeah,
can be a late night snack too. I like
Yeah.
cereal. You know.
because I haven't seen any official ruling on it, like the cube rule of food that I was looking at with reference earlier. I would have
Mhm.
to say no, but until I see something authoritative, then I'll change my mind. But yeah, I'm going with no. I'm going with Kim Roy on that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
hard no for Kim.
If your pet had a voice, who would it sound like?
Hmm.
Either Jeffrey Dahmer or Ted Bundy.
That would be my cat. Ah. Oh, John, you're muted or something.
Your mic unplugged? Yeah, I think your mic's unplugged. Your XLR amplifier go bad.
Said that my mic disconnected from StreamYard. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right, good.
probably
So,
a
John,
lovely
what would
Windows
your
update.
who would your pet sound like?
Which one? I've got
Oh,
three of
yeah.
them. Got 3 cats, and they're all pretty opinionated. I think one of them would sound like the little one. The girl would probably sound like oh, the little girl from Wreck-It Ralph. Trying to think who played Sarah Silverman. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
she'd be a real smart ass like Sarah Silverman. The other 2 boys, I think, would be oddly enough, Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin. They just
Oh,
seem like
goodness.
they're just swaggy cats like that. I think they would be too cool for
Mhm.
school.
I don't know. I think Mags would probably sound like Paula Dean because, Southern, you know. I would want her to sound like somebody from Australia because she's an Australian Shepherd, but no,
Uh-huh.
she would probably sound like Paula Dean.
She'd be like,
So,
"Hi, y'all."
yeah. But what she really sounds like when she talks to me is like, "I want my mommy. I want my mommy to give me some food. Can I have kisses?" That's what she sounds like. But yeah.
Eileen, oh, where did Eileen go?
Okay, so let's
Oh
see
shoot,
here.
I think I inadvertently deleted somebody.
Oh no.
Sorry, Eileen. I was trying to pull your comment up, and I think I popped it out by accident. I'm sorry.
Adelaine's still
Oh
here.
no.
Now this one, I don't know. This one says, if you could swap noses with anyone in history, who would it be?
Mm.
I don't know. I hate my nose, so I would swap with just about anybody.
I
I
was
think
gonna
most
say
people-
I've got like a Truman Capote thing going on, so I would pretty much pick anybody too.
I think that's probably a feature that most people are probably the most uncomfortable with.
I
Even if it
absolutely
looks
hate it.
okay up front, the second
Mhm.
they see it in
Yeah.
profile. Yeah.
Well,
I
my
kinda like yours,
biological
Ben.
dad had a nose that it had a hump in it, and my whole life I've always, like felt to feel if
Felt
I
it.
could feel.
Who
Yeah.
am I getting the hump?
Your
Yeah.
glasses.
No. I kinda like yours, Ben. I think I'd swap. Well, maybe not swap. I'd just take it.
It's too long. It's
Really?
I think I would say Elizabeth Taylor because I just think everything about
Oh,
Elizabeth
yeah.
Taylor was just perfection. So
Mhm.
I try not to judge people by noses, so like I still think Erin Gray or whatever her name was, if Ferris Bueller's Day Off,
yeah.
she
Oh, yeah.
looked natural with her given nose.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
should
The
have left
second
it
she had,
alone.
yeah,
Yeah.
it gave her it. I understand that she probably was turned off by it because it was a little big, but it gave her
Mhm.
face character, and without it,
Yeah,
she just
Well,
looks
it even
mm,
changed her voice a little bit. Like,
yeah,
it
she
did.
doesn't even sound exactly the
yeah,
same.
Mm-mm.
yeah.
Nope.
So Marilee says, I just like mine to have the broken bits straightened. I always wanted a slightly, not like a pig nose, but just a slightly pug nose. But it needs to be small and then just slightly pug.
Mhm.
And I don't really think about my nose that much. I would love to swap teeth. Like if I could get all my teeth pulled and have like implants put in,
Mhm.
I want teeth like I don't know, like I don't know what it is, but like Aaron Smith Levin,
Mhm.
Jenna, all of them, they have teeth or their front two teeth are just slightly longer than the rest of their teeth, and I think they're so cute,
Mm.
and I
I
want
think
those teeth. So I
you
would
have
change teeth before I would
you have
nose.
perfect teeth. What are you
Oh,
talking
I
about? I
hate my
love your teeth.
oh, well, thank you, but I hate them.
Ben's got really nice teeth too. I always feel weird when I'm around you two. You guys have
Well,
movie star teeth.
Ugh, not really. Implants suck, is what Marilee says.
it,
Mm.
it would be nice though. The thing I like about implants is you wouldn't feel pain or anything. You have a
Yeah.
post artificial, you know, yeah, but you wouldn't have teeth problems anymore. That would be advantageous. But
Yes.
yeah,
Mm.
Yeah, that would be great. That and my mom, she had her teeth pulled, and then she had my mom and I both have the inside of our mouths is really small,
Mhm.
and for some reason, I have to take very small bites, the whole bit, and,
Mhm.
anyway, she had such a hard time with her dentures that I think that maybe if she'd have had implants, that would have been easier for her,
Mm.
because it would
Maybe.
be just where they used to be, not something that's sitting on top of
Right.
everything, so,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
It'd be weird not
Okay,
being able to
another
feel them though.
question. Pineapple on pizza, yummy or gross?
I like
Yummy.
it.
I like it.
I like
I
it.
hate it.
I have to be in
Really?
the mood, but yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Mark
it's a
loves
mood
it.
thing, but I do love a Hawaiian pizza. It's so good.
I like a Hawaiian pizza, but no no pineapple. I like the Canadian bacon, let's put it that way.
All right. All right. Well, okay.
Okay.
You like part of it. We'll give you partial credit for that one.
Yeah. If dogs could text, what would their first message send? What would be the first message they would send?
Help me.
Mine would be come home.
Yeah,
They
that
can't
might be one too.
stand it if I get out of their sight.
Yeah, that's true.
My
Ugh.
humans, the my human's face or the face of my human reminds me I need to lick my butt.
That's funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
Goodness.
that's a
okay.
huge kick to your ego when your dog looks at you. It's like, yeah, looking at your face reminds me I need to clean my butt. Thanks a
Yes,
lot, dog.
immediately. Uh-huh.
Eileen says, I like pineapple on pizza. Tuna, however, is yuck. Ew. I've never even heard of tuna on pizza.
I haven't
Mm.
either.
No, that'd be a hard pass for me too.
B's at it again.
I know. I saw that, and I'm
Better
trying
than
to figure out
Saks.
better than Saks. I'm like, oh, is that a mistype, or is now she's just rolling with it? Who knows?
Yeah.
Boston Pizza is amazing, though. They have this thing you can get. It's called a pizza flight. I've never had it at any pizza restaurant ever, and they bring you 3 of your choice. Like personal pan pizzas. And they bring you 3 of them, whatever flavors you want. And oh my
Uh-huh.
God, they're so good. I like it.
Wow.
It's like a beer flight, but with pizza.
Cool. That does sound cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First CD, tape, album, whatever, or
Mm-hmm.
concert you ever bought or attended. So your favorite, your first CD or album or whatever,
Mm.
or
A-
concert.
AC/DC, Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap.
That's a
Mhm.
good one. My very first album was Led Zeppelin 1, and my very first concert was Jay Giles Band. That was a really good show.
My first album was Sean Cassidy.
Did you have a poster of him on your wall too? No, you
I
did.
also had the Farrah Fawcett poster with the red
Oh.
bathing suit.
Oh, I
I
know
was
it well.
yeah.
As soon
I
as we
was always
turned
like, "That
13,
is
every
me."
that was like a standard issue thing. When you turned
Yeah.
13, you got the Sarah poster.
Yeah, but
Farrah's
I
on
had
the
Sean
wall.
Cassidy too.
I
Now he's
watched Logan's Run recently at work because there was nothing else going on. I'm doing simple coding in the background.
Mm.
Farrah Fawcett, yeah, it was the first movie she was in, and it's like, wow, that takes me back because everybody was in
Yes.
the Farrah Fawcett.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He
Wow.
says Van Halen. That was my second.
You know who my first concert was?
Hmm.
Roy Orbison.
Oh, that would have been a good one.
My
I
second
like
was
Roy
Buck
Orbison.
Owens. I live
Okay.
in Bakersfield, but yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Toys or gadgets you begged for but never got.
Never got.
Hmm.
I always want. I hate some of these questions because we're dating ourselves with a
I
lot of this
know,
stuff.
right?
Well, I think everybody knows that we're all three Gen Xers by now, but
Mhm.
I wanted the Evil Knievel stunt cycle.
You already had the
And
cycle?
yeah, well, the little one with him on
Yeah.
it, and you wind it up, and then you
Oh, yeah.
hit the button, and it would like do wheelies and jump ramps and stuff and do all kinds of tricks. I had one, and I inadvertently smashed it into a wall like the second day I owned it, and I begged for 2 years to get another one, and they
Aw.
would not. And it was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. The
Yeah,
Evil Knievel stunt cycle.
everybody I knew, they all had the dragster, but I think I'm the only one who had the cycle.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm.
They
little
had all the
rubber.
stuff. They had the
Yeah.
tour bus where everything loaded into, and yeah, that was really cool.
Mm.
I'm trying to think. I think Battlestar Galactica, they had little miniature Viper that you had a little colonial warrior you could stick in it. I always wanted the Viper. I had the
Mm.
Cylon Raider, but I never had the Viper.
Mm.
I
Eileen
always
says, I
wanted
always.
the Barbie airplane.
Oh yeah, I remember that. My sister had it. It was pretty cool. Eileen said, I always wanted a microscope as a kid, but they never got me one.
Mm.
I still want one. I'm almost 60 and I still don't have one. Now they have the kind you can film.
Yeah.
I see a lot of YouTubers using them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. This one's funny, I think. Which cartoon character would make the best president?
Well, I think most of them make. Well, I won't say it.
I know. I was thinking it too, and I didn't want to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah.
Don't go there, back. Fun. It's fun night.
Best president. Cartman? No. The Cartman would start a war, probably.
Mare says Lisa Simpson. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Underdog.
Yeah, that's a good one. I don't know. I was.
For all my Canadian friends out there, I'll say Dudley Do Right. The Mountie with a heart.
Yeah. I was thinking, I don't know why, but I was thinking underdog.
That's what B said too.
Yeah.
Mr. Peabody and Colonel Salsa.
It's just what I thought. Okay. Oh boy, this is a hard one for me. The
Hmm.
funniest commercial or meme you've ever seen.
Oh God, there's so many.
Oh, Squatty Potty. You can still
Oh
find
yeah,
that
the
on
Squatty Potty
YouTube.
commercials were so good.
Classic.
The meme that they would meme themselves. It was so cool. Yeah, the unicorn.
Oh.
Yeah, the unicorn poop. I love those.
I don't
What
know
was
why I thought this was so I mean, I just, like I don't think they were trying to be funny, but for some reason, it was hilarious to me, and it was the, Super Bowl commercial a few years back when John Travolta was Santa Claus, and he was walking down the street to
Hmm.
that "Staying Alive" song, doing his
Oh,
little strut,
doing
but
the
he was
strut.
Santa Claus. Oh my god, I laugh my ass off every time I see it. I don't know. Yes, those Mayhem commercials are pretty funny.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
Yes,
the the State Farm. Is there a State Farm commercial?
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah,
but I don't know why, but that
yeah,
John
those are
Travolta
funny.
dressed up like Santa Claus and, watching Santa strut. I don't Oh my god.
My goodness.
Okay, we're getting down to the end. We've still got a few, but not very many.
All right, because we're coming up on an hour and a half now.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather have your laugh sound like a car alarm or a goat?
Goat.
A goat, but if only if it's one of those screaming goats.
Oh my god. I oh,
He says goat too.
I wanna think goat, but I'm not even kidding. I have a cousin
Hmm.
who he and his wife's laughs sound like goats and loud ones.
Oh,
And so I'm just like, "Oh my god." I can pick them out in Walmart. Like,
Uh-huh.
I can hear 'em, and their son says that, that if he's ever loses his mom, he just listens because he knows she's gonna find somebody to talk to and laugh, and then he can find her.
Follow the goat sounds.
Yeah, follow the goat sounds.
Oh, Kimmerer corrected me. Mayhem is Allstate. Okay, that's what I thought. I was going to say State Farm can't have a monopoly on everything. They already have Jake.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, if you could instantly master one skill, what would it be?
Hypnosis.
Mm, bass guitar.
Wow. What'd you say?
Hypnosis. Hypnosis.
Yeah, what did John
Bass guitar for me.
Yeah, I was thinking piano. I would love to learn to play the piano.
Yeah,
I've
piano would be a
tinkered
good
with it a
second.
little bit, but I also wanna learn to play the guitar, though. I can't
Hmm.
decide what I wanna tackle.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'm already a drummer, so I want to be the whole rhythm section. So if I learn how to play
Yeah.
bass, I'll have it all on lock.
if I learned, I mean, piano is
Yeah.
a good one.
Piano
Yeah.
would be a good
But
one.
yeah, I know what would happen. Boom. Why does it hurt when you pee? Boom.
Hypnosis would be good, though. That would be good.
Yeah.
Celebrity you would swap lives with for a day.
All of them.
Yeah, really.
um, hmm.
Somebody who's alive is the problem.
Yeah.
I like it's just gonna sound horrible. I like dead celebrities because you know how they finished. You
Yeah.
know, they didn't it's really
You
kind
know
of
how the
morbid,
story
but,
ends.
yeah.
Oh,
David
who would I-
Duchovny seems interesting to me. I don't know anything about him, but I like about him is he seems to have a very private life. And because
a-
I don't know that,
He has
Yeah.
a podcast on YouTube now.
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I just watched
Mhm.
an episode of it the other day. He was interviewing Emily Deschanel from Bones.
Mhm.
And yeah, he's a fascinating guy. He is notoriously very private. And
Mhm.
so it's kind of neat to hear him come out just a little bit, to talk a little bit about his life. He's
Mhm.
a fascinating guy. I would say Yeah, Kim Roy said Keanu Reeves, and I was thinking that too, Kim. I think
Yeah.
he would be a fascinating guy. He's
Yeah.
amazing. No matter how famous he is, he's so down to earth, and I've heard so
Yeah.
many wonderful stories about little things that he's done for people. I think that'd be my
Mm.
choice too.
God,
he's
the one I was gonna say, his name just went. It's a man, and his name just went completely out of my head. That just drives me nuts.
Hmm.
Oh
I,
God,
re- I
'cause
really do like that about Keanu Reeves, though, because whenever he gets praise, he is always good about he'll accept it, but then he redirects
Yeah.
some of it to his co-stars, his
He's
stuntmen.
he does seem to be
he's
a
great
big
guy.
proponent of paying it forward. He really does.
I'm gonna look this up because I got to get this guy's name.
Mhm.
Oh hell, now I just forgot the other part. Oh, oh, I'm just gonna tell you all who it is, and you can tell the name because
Mm,
his name just went out of my head.
mm.
Okay, he was married to Madonna.
Oh, oh gosh, it's
Shit.
Fast Times of Redmont.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see his face.
Spicoli,
Yeah.
What is his
Sean,
name?
That's
Sean Penn.
yeah, Sean Penn.
Sean
Yeah.
Penn, yeah.
The
Damn
reason
it.
why is because he is brilliant. And
Mhm.
I would love to I would want to be him though, not just switch lives. I'd want to be him because I would
Mhm.
want to know how his mind really works
Mhm.
and how he thinks and
He's a
what he does.
fascinating guy, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's extreme, he acts completely goofy and weird
Mhm.
and everything, but his mind is he's brilliant. He's really,
Mhm.
really brilliant. Yes, Sean Penn. I had his name. I mean, it was the first name that got in my
And it's
head.
such a simple name, and yet all
Yeah.
3 of us struggled to
And then
remember it.
all of a sudden I'm like, shit, it just went away. And then I thought,
Mhm.
well, I'll just look up Robin Wright's ex-husband. And then I thought,
Mhm.
Robin what? What's her last
Robin
name?
Wright Penn.
Yeah. And then I was
Mhm.
like, okay, who else was he married to? And I was like, oh, thank God, Madonna.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Best theme song for a TV show.
Mm.
I actually like what the hell was the name of it?
I always like the
Um,
simple ones.
oh,
The simple ones always stick in my head. For some reason, I wanna say The X-Files. It didn't even have a tune. I mean, it was just a tune with no words, but I loved it.
yeah, yeah,
I
that's
love
pretty good.
the
Oh,
theme
cheers.
song from MASH.
That
Mhm.
was a good one. B
I
says
just love
cheers. Cheers was a good
Yeah,
one
Cheers
too,
is a
where
good
everybody
one.
knows your name, yeah.
Hardcastle McCormick, actually, I still like that one, and
Yeah.
because it was well written and everything, and that was back when they used to actually write theme songs. A lot of them were
Mhm.
stupid, but yeah,
Mark
um,
watches a lot of older shows the other day and I was walking through I couldn't see the TV, but I was walking through when one was coming on and it was Simon and Simon. And
mhm,
and I
yeah,
Oh.
really like that song
Oh,
too.
yeah,
Like I've
that's an
had
old
that in my
one.
head a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, that's an oldie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, I remember them.
Mhm. Okay,
Mm.
is ranch dressing the duct tape of food?
Yep,
Absolutely.
great,
Ranch
great,
dressing and mayonnaise for the Canadians.
Yeah, I love
great,
mayonnaise.
great
Mhm.
analogy. Yeah.
Mhm. Absolutely. The duct tape of food.
Okay, we
You have
have
to
2
remember that.
left.
All
The
right.
final 2. Okay, this one is oh gosh, this one's good. Okay, is water wet or does it make things wet?
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's all of the above.
It's all of the above.
Mhm. What do you
Uh,
think,
Makes things
Ben?
wet. Makes things wet.
Yeah?
yeah.
It isn't wet itself?
Water, things can be dry like wine. Wine is liquid, but it's dry.
Hmm.
But if you spill it on something, it makes it wet.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see what the last one is.
B has got me cracking up
I
tonight. She's
know.
just rolling.
I do love mayonnaise on just about everything. I
I do
really do.
too. I like it probably a little too much.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I wouldn't put it on Cheerios or anything, but
No, I mean, but then there's always pork and beans
yeah,
for the Cheerios.
exactly. So B says,
We are never gonna forget that one. Never.
mm-mm.
You were both in college at one time. You can't sit in judgment about me. I know
Come
that
on.
both of you've eaten some really strange
Ugh.
stuff.
Not,
Yeah, but not
not like
that.
that. That's you're
I
taking
would,
different families and putting them together. It's like dogs and cats sleeping together. It's just wrong, man. It's
One of
just
my,
wrong.
one of my friends used to have grape nuts with moosehead beer in it
Oh.
when he was in college.
I lived on ramen noodles.
Mhm. We lived on mac and cheese in my
Yeah,
dorm.
mac and
Oh,
cheese,
you could get it for
ramen
like 19
noodles.
cents a box, and we would stock up,
Yeah.
man.
Well, ramen noodles, you could get them for like 10 cents
Yeah,
a box or, a package. It's, oh
yeah,
man.
absolutely.
Get a head of lettuce and ranch dressing and just eat it just eat it with your hand and just ranch, and there you go.
What fucking school did
College.
you go to,
I
Ben?
know. I had never heard of ranch dressing until I moved to Oklahoma.
Really?
Never had heard of it.
Oh my
Another
God.
thing was that in California, we did not have like Mexican restaurants. When we'd go to Mexican restaurants, they didn't have queso. They didn't have cheese. They still don't have cheese
You know
dip.
what's hilarious about the ranch thing, Susie? Do you know that Hidden Valley Ranch is actually in California?
I know, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I had never heard of it. Another thing I had never had
That's
was
so weird.
barbecued bologna.
Oh,
Big in Oklahoma.
really?
But yeah, like you just like fry it and put barbecue sauce on it, or put it in the grill and smoke it and then eat it with barbecue sauce. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
my mom used to fry it and put like cheese on top
Yeah,
of it
I
and
I
put it in a
like that.
sandwich,
We
but I've
had
never
that,
had
but
it
this is
barbecued.
like you can, put it in
Mhm.
a smoker or something, and like the
Oh,
the big
weird.
tube of it, like
Yeah.
like
Oh,
where
okay,
they
like a
slice
ring
it.
with bologna, yeah.
Yeah, you put that in
Okay.
there, and then
Hmm.
they take it out and they slice it, and it looks like circles, and
Yeah.
they eat barbecue sauce. I don't like it.
No, that doesn't sound good.
No. But,
That'd
I
be
mean, we came here and they're like, "Oh, yeah, barbecue bologna. They're having barbecue bologna at the rodeo," and I'm like, "What the
so.
what's barbecue
Typically
bologna?"
with
B
barbecue,
says barbecue bologna is a Canadian poor man's steak. Huh. I've never heard of it before tonight. That's weird.
Yeah,
typically
no.
All
with
right.
barbecue sauces, you try to put it on things that don't have a lot of flavor. Hence
Mhm.
chicken. Bologna has a little
Yeah,
bit too much flavor, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
But now there's like the steakhouse that we go to, there's this writer, it was funny. This writer, she writes erotic, Harlequin type love stories, but they're very erotic.
Mhm.
And she's actually a good friend of mine now. But anyway, she wrote this story, and I don't know what possessed her, but anyway, she wrote it about OSU, Oklahoma State.
Mhm.
The guy in the story worked at Oklahoma State. And so she was looking for a steakhouse,
Mhm.
and so she picked up on this steakhouse that a friend of mine owns and we go to all the time. But that's like not even in Stillwater where the college is at. So I don't know how I don't know how she got it all together, but anyway, through her research she did this.
Mhm.
But the one thing that she did was said that they're famous for their barbecue bologna sandwiches, and he had
Hmm.
never made barbecue bologna sandwiches. But he does now because people have read the book
Mhm.
and then go to that restaurant wanting
So
barbecue
no
bologna
so they had to put it on the menu. That's
menu.
funny.
I said, she writes kinky books, right?
Yeah.
You know
Pro
that, it's
Probably
just
curses her
kinky.
name every day.
Yes. Okay, the last one. Oh,
Mhm.
B with the
Yeah.
moist.
Yeah, she needs to go to bed soon. I think the gummies are kicking in.
I think so. The last one says overrated or underrated movies.
Hmm.
Twilight overrated.
I think a lot of the Marvel movies are overrated.
I do too.
I think they've taken it too far. Some of them were so good. I mean,
Hmm.
but now they're starting to get silly. I saw one
Yeah.
the other day that's got who's that wrestler? John Cena.
Hmm.
And he's got this weird ass mask. It's a superhero I've never even heard of. I can't even remember what the name is, but yeah, those are starting to get really silly. Underrated.
Sharknado underrated.
Sharknado. I think maybe your gummies are starting to kick in
Yeah,
too.
I think so too. Okay.
I'm trying to think of a good underrated. There are so many that I
Yeah,
found just, flipping through Netflix or whatever, just find them by accident. But best underrated movie. I don't know.
there's this movie that
I'd have
that
to
I
think about
watched,
that one.
and I had never heard of it, so I'm gonna say underrated.
Mhm.
But I don't ever want to watch it again because it made me so damn stressed out. I couldn't stand it. But it is such a good movie, and it's called White House Down.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, yeah,
Have
yeah.
you
That's
seen
a
how
good
they
one.
replay that
Mhm.
that same like few minutes from different people's
From
perspective?
everybody's angle, yeah,
So
that
you're
was a
like
good movie.
watching the same thing over and over, but it's like it's
Yeah.
different,
Mhm.
because it's different people how they saw it. I
Well, it's
was
kinda like when 10 people tell a story, how it
Yeah,
changes as it goes down the line, yeah,
yeah. We
absolutely.
watched
That was a
it.
good one.
I'm not even kidding. We watched it one time when we were in in Maui.
Mhm.
And I don't usually watch movies, like, at night. Mark will watch movies and stuff, and I always go off in the other room and read or something, but that night, I was, like, being like, "Oh, I ought to spend some time with my husband," so I let him pick the
Understood.
movie, and he picks White House Down because he knows that I love, like, anything that has to do with, well, I like the American president. So,
Mhm.
you know, the movie.
Oh,
Okay? The
that
movie.
was an amazing movie, and that's a movie
Not
in my
the
house.
actual American
Yeah,
president.
we've
I
probably watched that movie 100
I
times
have too, it's
easily.
my
I
favorite
love
movie,
it. So good.
but yeah. But anyway, I do like those kind of movies. Anything sports or, like, the president,
Mhm.
that kind of thing, I'm in.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, we watched that, and by the time that night was I had to take an anxiety pill. Literally, I had to take a Xanax
Yeah.
because I was just like, and he goes, "If it's that much, just stop watching it." I'm like, "No, I have to see. I have to see
Mhm.
it."
Yeah, the American president was amazing.
I
I
love the
I'm
American president.
I'm a big government wonk too, and I love stuff
Yeah,
like that. I was a huge fan of The West Wing. I watched
yeah,
every episode. I love that stuff. B
yeah. I
says,
also liked, that, Something to Talk About, which was just it was a silly movie with Julia Roberts and,
"Oh, yeah, I
what's
think I
his name?
remember that one."
Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid, yeah,
Dennis
I think I
Quaid is
remember
here.
that.
I don't
Yeah. B brought up a good
know.
one too that was overrated, The Blair Witch Project.
Yes.
That was oh god, it was everywhere for the longest time, and it was so
Yeah.
dumb.
I know. I was just like, "Really?"
It was dumb.
Wow. B says Xanax is good.
We'll take your word for
I think she may have
it.
had a couple.
Never had that one before.
Yeah. She might have had
Mm.
she might have had a little of what used to be in here.
Yeah, right.
And we'll
Dennis
be back in
Quaid.
there whenever I get done here.
Mhm.
Well,
I like
guys, I have had so much fun. This is just, I think, what we
yeah,
needed just to be
just what the
completely
doctor
silly.
ordered.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just absolutely silly.
yeah.
So,
Hope you guys had a good
no,
time
B,
with us
because
and
I'd
forgot
like to
about your
voice clip
troubles for a
here.
while.
B wants to voice clip on the live.
Oh, no.
No.
Thank God we don't have that feature.
If they ever get it, I'm not gonna let her have the link.
No. We'll get demonetized for sure.
I know, right?
Oh, thanks for doing this, Suze. I know
Well,
we had other things planned, and
no, we can do that other stuff another day. This was
yeah, this was needed. It's been a long week. A lot of ugly
B
in the
says,
world.
"Thanks, Susie, Ben
And
Disco, and
disco.
John."
Oh
Well,
boy.
guys, I really appreciate it. Thank
No
you to
problem.
everybody that's here.
Yeah,
If you missed it, I hope people catch us on the replay because I think this was fun.
it was.
And if you're on the replay, answer the questions in the comments. We want to hear from you. I always check those and answer everybody.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I think I'm gonna actually take the weekend off and spend some time with Mark, just kind of doing nothing, maybe paint a little and
Okay.
or a lot.
I was
And
gonna
I
say
will
a
be back
little.
on Monday though.
All right. Have a great weekend,
Uh,
everybody. We'll
See you.
talk to
Thanks,
you.
Ben, for being here. Thank
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
man.
you.
you.
Thanks, John.
No problem.
Hope you enjoyed the show, so glad you were here. We meet here most days, we're but first coffee and you're welcome here. We talk about hard subjects, but we also laugh a lot. If you have a loss or win, we will cheer for you. We're but first coffee and you are safe here. So hit those like and subscribe buttons, notifications set to all. You don't want to miss a show, because this is your home to y'all. So hit those like and subscribe buttons, notifications set to all. You don't want to miss a show, because this is your home to y'all. So hit those like and subscribe buttons,